Without a Trace, Saturday night at 11:35 on CBS2 Chicago.
Without a Trace, CBS Sundays.
But no. Studio musicians are expensive. We don't need that many. It's just a demo.
A demo that's gonna sound really professional.
Whoa, wait, you guys are gonna do this?
Yeah.
Awesome, I knew once I hadn't heard you sing you want to produce your demos. So what do we have? Your studio times, musician fees, copyright fees. Why isn't he doing this?
We're not making the demo with Adam.
Well, that's crazy. He's got a lot of experience. You guys gotta talk to him.
We did. We talked to him, and we could see that it just really wasn't gonna work out.
Well, then you need to talk to him again and make him see that it will work.
You know, let it go. I'm sorry. No, we're just, we're gonna do this on our own.
It's you.
I already knew that.
No, it's weird. I was just saying how I didn't know if I'd see you again, and here I am seeing you again. Come in.
I can't.
You came all this way not to come in?
I just have time to say goodbye. I'm heading back to LA.
I don't know if I can stop my father, but I said I'd do anything I can to help.
When this thing goes to court, will you testify?
I said I would. What?
Would you swear that I'm a good father?
Not hard to swear to the truth.
I need more. I need you to testify against your father.
Dr. Blair, my fiance could walk in at any minute.
You're funny. You're so funny. I'm gonna take you to Tahiti.
Oh.
Unless you want to go to Belize.
Well, you know I only get a 20-minute break.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
You gotta stop giving me so much attitude, Snyder. You know, honeymoons don't plan themselves.
Well, don't we need to finish planning the wedding before the
I don't
honeymoon?
have to plan anything if we eloped.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure, fine.
Really? You'd be all right with that?
Yep.
Be no family. No ugly bridesmaids' dresses.
You know what I really need at the wedding? Just you.
I like you very much. I want to marry you.
Well, sometimes you get what you want. You know, you should get going. I need to get back to work.
Yeah? Me too.
Oh, really?
Oh, don't be like that. I am incredibly busy.
Really?
Yeah, I have to go to Java and look at honeymoon magazines.
Well, don't book anything until you talk to me first. You know, I may not need a big wedding, but the girl needs her frills.
Oh, yeah, I like you in frills. Hey, look, if you want to stop by Java on your break, you can check up on my incredibly difficult work.
Yeah.
Paul's on his way to Java. He's planning the honeymoon.
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean I'm looking forward to it.
Something on your mind, Emily?
You know, as a matter of fact, there is. I've been thinking. Nothing.
So I can count on you?
Yes.
So, are we pregnant?
No.
It's a simple question, Carly. Are you together or not?
No. It's strictly business.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Tide. Tide knows fabrics best.
I'm so in love with you.
You might just find it impossible to go to bed angry. Introducing new Tide Simple Pleasures, a laundry detergent with naturally inspired essences of lavender and vanilla to calm, relax, and perhaps change your mood. Tide knows fabrics best.
Trying to get more fiber and calcium in your diet? Well, it's so much easier with Metamucil Capsules Plus Calcium. It's fiber for regularity and calcium for your bones. Metamucil Capsules Plus Calcium. Stay regular, stay strong.
Take, take, take. That's what some cleansers do. Luckily, there's new Olay Hydrate and Cleanse. Its Olay moisture refortifies your skin. So get a cleanser that actually gives more than it takes.
Give your fabrics a light citrus twist. New Bounce with Febreze citrus and light scent.
Do different hair colors deserve the same treatment? Nice and Easy doesn't think so.
That's why there's customized Color Seal gloss in every box. Blondes and brunettes and reds get their own conditioning formula, designed to beautifully enhance your color. So instead of mousy and dull, brunettes remain rich and reds remain radiant. Forget brassy, blondes stay bright and shiny.
And guess what? Color lasts up to 6 weeks.
It's custom Color Seal gloss, and it's only in Nice and Easy. From Clairol.
If you have a certain type of chronic dry eye, you should know that only Restasis with continued use helps increase your natural ability to produce tears, which may be reduced by inflammation caused by chronic dry eye. Ordinary drops just treat symptoms. Restasis should not be used by patients with active eye infections and has not been studied in patients with a history of herpes viral infections of the eye. The most common side effect is a temporary burning sensation. Ask your eye doctor about Restasis. Make an appointment today.
Don't forget to rinse those dishes first.
That'll take forever. You don't need to rinse first with Electrosol Powerball tabs. Its 3-in-1 formula lifts stains, cleans, and shines for 100% clean dishes.
Ooh, sparkly.
Electrosol Powerball tabs.
CBS News. See it now, anytime, anywhere.
Sure you want to do this?
You've never seen numbers like this. New episode CBS tonight.
So just now, that kiss.
This is so fun for me on so many levels. And Simon, I really enjoy that you decide for me that you get to be a part of it. Jack, I answered your question. And let me reassure you that I am not corrupting our children.
I didn't say that.
You discussed my personal life with a 10-year-old.
JJ asked me what was going on with the two of you.
Well, then I will tell him that I work with Simon and that we're friends.
Okay, and the kiss?
It's not really your business.
I don't want you to think that I don't trust you, and it's true. I'm not a big fan of Simon hanging around with my kids. I shouldn't have grilled you in front of them.
You're always so fair. I hate that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we cleared the air in this mature way that we have. Fraser, always a pleasure.
Yeah. Just business, huh? Interesting, because last night didn't seem like just business.
Incredible.
What?
You.
What?
You actually wanted me to tell Jack what happened, didn't you?
No,
You wanted
not
me to turn my
exactly.
living room into some kind of locker room.
No, I just thought things changed for us last
Jack is
night.
my ex-husband. He is a detective. We stole the jewels that he was guarding. Do you really think it would be a good idea for me to give him some kind of personal reason to go after
All right,
me?
all right,
In fact,
you
let
made
me
your
just
point.
say this.
No.
If there's a part of you, even if it's a very small part of you, that thinks that what we did last night gives you the right to say things like, Whatever you need to say to Carly, you can say in front of me. Then clearly you don't know me very well.
All right, I'm sorry about that. I'm just saying, you know, and I know you did this for Jack's benefit. I just find it a little insulting for you to refer to us as just business friends, you know.
Simon, it wasn't just for Jack's benefit. It was the truth.
Look, I know how much you get your hopes up. So, I know it hurts when it doesn't happen, but we have time. We have a lot of time.
It's been months, Mike, and nothing.
Okay, it's not nothing. We're together. We love each other. We want to make a family. That's not nothing.
I know. I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Look, this baby that we're going to make, it's not totally in our hands. All right, so we have to be willing to wait for it.
I know. I'm just scared. Because no matter what you tell me, no matter what I tell myself, I'm just scared. I have this fear that it's never going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Why? Was this you? Huh? And feeling left out again and neglected?
This had nothing to do with Will, all right? I can't work with him. I can't work without him. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because Jade is part of the deal.
Oh.
Yeah, supposedly Adam is Jade's new boy toy, and he wanted me to make nicey-nicey with her.
Well, it's not like she's gonna be working on the demo, is she?
The way that she operates, I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up lead singer of my songs.
Could you just relax, please?
I'm sorry. I'm really very sorry. I do not feel like being relaxed right now.
Fine. You know what? I'll handle it.
Something happened?
Casey. He's all wrapped up in this demo for Gwen, so I thought I'd give it a go, but Will and Gwen, we didn't exactly get along too well.
You had a fight with Will.
Not a fight, exactly. And it was Gwen, not Will. She's no pushover, is she?
It's almost as if you said something negative about Gwen.
That doesn't happen around here, huh?
No, see, you don't get it. Gwen has no bad qualities. She's sheer perfection.
Will seems to think so. She sure got him in line. I shouldn't have said that.
Huh? It's okay. You can say whatever you want to me. That's part of my charm.
Yeah, it is. Listen, if you're ever in LA, let me know. And it was nice meeting you.
Likewise. And it was really nice of you to come by and say goodbye.
Well, I have to go, but take care and don't let them get you down.
I never do.
I'll see you.
So who's that?
Some really nice, cute guy, so of course he's leaving.
Hello?
Adam, hey, I heard what happened with Will and Gwen.
Right, so I'm going back to LA.
Don't.
Look, why don't you come out and see me? We can hit the clubs and...
No, I'm over to Java. Just come over here.
I don't think so.
You can't just give me 5 minutes to try to make this work? Or are you just as stubborn as Gwen?
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's awful. You haven't heard?
Heard what?
Craig. He has Johnny, Paul.
Craig has Johnny?
I told Dusty. I tried to warn Dusty. I told him to pack a bag and get out of town, and he didn't listen.
Did Dusty call the police?
No, it's legal. The whole thing is legal. Craig and Tom have these legal documents. Dusty was forced to hand Johnny over to Craig. It happened just a little while ago. There was a federal marshal there and everything.
All right, where's Montgomery now?
I don't know. I mean, I talked to him a few minutes ago at the hospital.
Thanks. I think it's time I have a little talk with Montgomery.
Look, Johnny, it's our friend Meg.
What are you doing with it?
Your first checkup. What are you doing?
Calling security.
Would you like me to show you the visitation agreement? Spare you some humiliation.
There is no visitation agreement. Dusty would never allow that.
Well, thankfully, it wasn't his decision. I invoked a higher power. I have a court order.
Okay, let me see it. Now.
You think I would make up something like that?
Of course I do. Show it to me.
Okay, Slugger. Meg wants me to show her something. Let's see here. There we go. Good boy.
So how much did this cost you?
Not nearly as much as it cost me to be separated from my son. So that's why I'm here to see Dr. Lake. I want to make sure that he's in good health.
Well, Dr. Lake is booked months in advance.
Well, the hospital board was very grateful for what I did for them, so we kind of skipped the line.
Waiting your turn, fair play. You're just above that, aren't you? You just buy everything with Rosanna's money.
Wow, you're in a very sour mood. Are they overworking you? You know, I can talk to the board.
Why are you doing this? Dusty has done nothing but take care and love Johnny. And you not only barge into their lives, you gloat about it.
Well, maybe what you call gloating is a defense mechanism.
I'm going on my break. I'll tell Dr. Lake you're here.
No, Meg, please. If I drop the gloating, will you give me 2 minutes of your time?
Are you gonna kiss me again? Against my will again?
I just want to explain why I'm really here.
We know why he's here. He's here to get my son. This is all leading just to one big custody battle.
Well, I know he said that, but maybe now that he can see Johnny.
What, he's gonna stop? This is round one. Only one thing's gonna stop him, prison. And you're the person who can put him there.
Mother Nature gave some animals warm winter coats, but others depend on Burlington Coat Factory for designer coats up to 60% off department store prices. And now with our new cash back policy, there's no reason to be left out in the cold.
How do you say so long to a period that's too long? Low estrogen 24, low estrogen birth control pill. Short periods, on average, last less than 3 days.
There are serious risks with the pill, including blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Smoking increases risks, especially if you're over 35. If you've had any of these conditions, certain cancers, or if you could be pregnant, you shouldn't take the pill. The pill doesn't protect against HIV or STDs. Call your healthcare provider and ask for the pill with a short period, low estrogen 24, and visit shortperiod.com.
To fight the flu, the stars of the new movie Happy Feet would like to show you some new steps. Step 1, learn the signs of flu at flufacts.com. Step 2, if you think it's flu, see your doctor fast. And Step 3, ask about prescription antiviral medications proven to help you and your family start feeling better faster. This flu season, take the lead. Go to flufacts.com to learn the steps to fighting the flu.
Everybody's talking about Oust air sanitizer.
This is my buddy Rusty.
Musty, rusty.
Oust cleans and sanitizes the air and eliminates the odor.
Lysol is a surface spray. Oust eliminates odors in the air.
Oust air sanitizer kills odor-causing bacteria in the air.
When you come back into the room, it's like,
clean and fresh.
Oust is the best thing.
Get odor-causing bacteria out with Oust air sanitizer. To eliminate continuous odors, try the Oust fan. It's always working to keep your air smelling clean.
Where does depression hurt? Everywhere. Who does depression hurt? Everyone. The hurt of depression is emotional, and it's physical too. Cymbalta can help. Cymbalta is a prescription medication for depression that treats both its emotional and painful physical symptoms. Cymbalta targets serotonin and norepinephrine. People taking MAOIs or thyroidazine or who have uncontrolled glaucoma should not take Cymbalta. Tell your doctor if your depression worsens or you have thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these thoughts or behaviors in children under 18. Talk to your doctor if you have liver disease and about your alcohol consumption. Side effects may include nausea, dry mouth, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Cymbalta. Depression hurts, but you don't have to.
So Gwen was cool with you calling me. She's calmed down.
Well, let's just talk it through. Okay, round 2. Everybody calm down and we'll figure this out. Now, Adam was on his way to LA and it was nice to come over here and talk. So I think that was pretty cool. Thanks. And Adam, I know you. You wouldn't have given this a second thought if you didn't think Gwen had the talent to do this. She's not good. She's great, right?
She could be.
So you've got all this going for you. Why not give it a shot?
Okay, on one condition.
All right, cool. What is it?
Gwen learns to act like a professional.
What did you just say?
I said that I didn't just tell Jack something he wanted to hear. I told him the truth. What we have is a business relationship with a one-night stand thrown in.
Well, that's not what I want.
Well, Simon, it's not really your choice. You know, we stole some jewels. We got away with it. It was exciting and exhilarating, and we were on a high, and we celebrated.
Yeah, it just seemed like more than just a celebration, you know?
Oh, come on. Oh, you of all people, you can't read more into it than that. Honestly, it wasn't a unique experience for you, was it?
Honestly? Yeah. Yeah, it was. That wasn't just another roll in the hay. You know, that was a culmination of the time we spent together. See, I've never been with a stronger woman than you, Carly. I mean, you know how to stand up for yourself and give as good as you get. You know, a knockdown, drag-out fight with you is more exciting than a week in Paris with most women. You know, I actually liked it when things went horribly wrong, because you'd yell at me, we'd fight about it, and then we'd say, what the hell, and give it another go.
Right. It's just that the thing that you feel connects you to me, that's really on its way out, Simon, because the bottom line is that you've got the world on a string. And I've got 3 kids.
Oh, no.
I do. I can show you pictures.
No. You see, you always drag out these kids to explain why you won't be the woman we both know you are. But see, they're not the reason. It's him.
I think you should go.
So you're still hung up on Jack?
I just have this feeling that I've never had before.
Why?
I don't know, I guess because it means so much. And we've done everything right. We've taken all the advice, and still I'm not pregnant.
Hey, you never took the advice to just calm down and wait.
I know, but I guess it's just because underneath it all,
What?
Like you said, it's not up to us, so maybe I'm not supposed to be a mother.
Prison?
He already has family court backing him up, so we gotta move to criminal court.
Criminal court.
He kidnapped you. You never came forward, but you can now. If we get court records saying what he did to you, we got him. It'll stop him. For good.
I never thought I'd ever say this, but you remind me of someone right now.
Who?
My father.
Please, listen to me. I do need your help.
How could I possibly help you?
Well, you can calm him down during his checkup. You can help me understand what the doctor tells me about him.
What?
Meg, I understand why Dusty did what he did. I do, but he completely cut me off from Johnny. I heard third hand that he almost died. No one told me anything. So I didn't even know what was wrong. I don't know why he got sick or if it can happen again. That's why I'm bringing him to Dr. Lake. I need help to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to protect him.
Lucy could explain it all to you.
No, she's too close. It's her brother. It's too painful.
Dusty, the hospital took wonderful care of him. Okay, you have nothing to worry about.
Sorry, I do.
Why me?
Because you're not sentimental and you don't lie. And I know this drives you crazy, but I really like you. Just like he does.
All right.
Thank you.
I still don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
No, so why should you be any different than anybody else?
What the hell are you doing here?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Maybe I'm the grown-up kid who knows who you really are.
Did you work it out? I don't know. It's up to Glenn. Every time I turn my back, you're alone with this guy.
Add a capful of Mrs. Dash and watch your dinner move. 14 natural herbs and spices, no salt, no MSG. It's a deliciously bold way to give the same old a good shake. Mrs. Dash. And try the 10-minute marinades from Mrs. Dash. Salt-free, flavorful.
See beyond chronic breakage. See help for fragile strands. With a revolutionary advancement from Pantene, relaxed and natural breakage defense, multi-pro vitamin systems shield and strengthen from future damage. It's visionary technology that mirrors visibly healthy hair. Reflect newfound strength. See hair restored to the image of health in just 1 month, beyond expectations. Pantene Relaxed and Natural Breakage Defense Collection.
Diana has died.
Experience the most acclaimed motion picture of the year.
This is a private matter.
Your actions have damaged the monarchy.
Who does he think he's talking to? The head of state.
From director Stephen Frears, The Queen. Rated PG-13. Now playing in select theaters.
I go where I know I'm going to get the biggest bang for my buck.
Ooh, I've had a Sears card since 1967. Of course, I don't look that old.
Friday and Saturday. When you use your Sears card, get an extra 10% off almost everything in the store, even on sale items. The credit event, only at Sears.
Hey, it's Sleeping Beauty.
Didn't sleep a wink.
I know, we've been waiting for you. Have the chess set already?
He cheats.
Hello, Honest Abe.
Whatever.
We just haven't played for so long.
I know, I just got all this stress at work.
It's cool, it happens to a lot of people.
Really?
Absolutely. More than half of adults report experiencing some kind of insomnia at least a few nights a week.
We just want you back.
Thanks, guys.
When you can't sleep, you can't dream. That's why there's Roserum, the first and only prescription sleep aid that in clinical studies shows no potential for abuse or dependence. Take it when you need it, stop when you don't. Your doctor can explain why Roserum is so different. Don't take Roserum if you're taking Luvox, fluvoxamine, or have severe liver problems. Avoid taking it with alcohol. Don't drive or operate machinery until you know how you'll react to Roserum. Roserum may affect some hormones. Consult your doctor about how this may affect you, or if your insomnia doesn't improve. Take Roserum right before bed. Side effects may include drowsiness, fatigue, and dizziness.
Just talk to your doctor.
Today,
in the swinging 70s, free love came at a price.
We have new evidence in your wife's murder.
Maybe you killed her. Oh my God!
New cold case, then.
Who was the last person to see her?
The priest.
The last time I saw her, the demon had been cast out of her.
So the exorcism worked. New without a trace after a new cold case, CBS Sunday. From Hallmark Hall of Fame, her love brought light to an entire town.
I couldn't even hope for this.
Alicia Silverstone, Candles on Bay Street, November 26th.
I'm a Republican, but I'm just not comfortable with Peter Roskam.
Like Roskam's against a woman's right to choose, even in cases of rape and incest.
He opposes banning assault weapons.
Roskam wouldn't even support a bill to let principals expel a student who brought a gun to school.
And he supported book banning in our schools.
Peter Roskam's just too extreme.
Too extreme.
Too extreme for me.
There's a better choice. Tammy Duckworth. Newspapers endorse her, calling her a moderate and an independent voice.
The Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Would David McSweeney represent our values in Congress? McSweeney would ban a woman's right to choose, even for victims of rape and incest.
That scares me very much.
McSweeney's against embryonic stem cell research that one day could cure crippling diseases.
I'm absolutely appalled by that stance.
And McSweeney wants military-style assault weapons to be legal.
That's just a terrible, terrible idea.
David McSweeney is an extreme individual.
The Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee is responsible for the content of this advertising.
On our next show, a special birthday surprise for a dad about to be deployed.
The thought of being apart is heartbreaking.
Today at 2 on CBS 2 Chicago. Over 25,000 local news videos. CBS 2 is always on CBS2Chicago.com.
Will opposite teams attract?
We gotta get rid of these people.
A new Amazing Race Sunday.
What's Johnny doing here? And would you mind telling me what's so funny?
Paul, not in front of Johnny, okay? Please, come here, sweetie.
Johnny
Come here,
in
honey.
for his checkup, and Meg has agreed to help me with him. So, you get visitation rights. You don't bring the kid to the park. You bring him to the hospital.
I don't think I need to explain myself to you.
I think you're gathering ammunition to use against Dusty. Last night you bought yourself a hospital. Now you're cashing in.
I'm sorry? I don't follow.
There's nothing wrong with Johnny. Johnny's perfectly healthy, perfectly well taken care of. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many fancy specialists you paid off.
If that's what I was doing, why would I ask Meg to help me out?
Because, as always, Craig, you're in desperate need of credibility. With you, everything has to look right, even if it stinks to high heaven.
That was Dr. Lake. He was trying to get a hold of his appointments for today. He had an emergency call and he has to reschedule.
Oh, well. Hey, Slugger. You get a reprieve. I know how good that feels.
You will get custody of Johnny over my dead body.
Whatever. I will reschedule with Dr. Lake and let you know when that is, okay? And thank you so much for listening.
Paul, no one on this staff would lie about a child's health, and I wouldn't be a part of it.
So what was that all about, then?
He was worried. He wasn't around when Johnny was sick,
Meg,
so...
he fed you a line of Ebola, and you swallowed it. Worse than that, you offered to help the guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Imagine me making a decision on my own and not clearing it with you.
No, it's not. You don't see a pattern here?
A pattern?
Meg, every time I turn my back, you're alone with this guy.
Did it even occur to you for a second, while you were planning on getting my father put away, that he was my father? That it might be hard for me? That's like him. People stop being people and they become pawns.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Now that I have your attention, can you listen to me for a second? You said before, and I think you were right, that my father was goading you, waiting for you to make a mistake. Think about that. You might just be playing into his hands. Pushing too hard, too soon.
When I had to give my son to your father, something inside me changed, I feel like I'm going crazy.
I'll be your monitor. I'll let you know when you start getting crazy. Dusty, I said I'd do anything I can to help, and I meant it. But I'm not sure if charging off to court to testify against my father is the answer, at least not yet. I mean, we don't want to play our trump card too soon. What?
You were talking about trump cards.
Okay, you know what? Johnny is my brother. I love him too.
So if you're not going to testify, what do we do?
I think there might be another way.
Thank you. Thank you, Adam, for taking time out of your busy schedule to come back from La La Land to talk down to us Oakdale yokels. Is that what you call being professional?
You know what? Let this be between Adam and me. It's not a family thing. It's a professional matter, right?
Yeah, well, let's go get some coffee. Fine.
Wow. Wow, you could have at least tried. Said something to smooth things over.
Oh, I offended him when I said you had to be professional?
Oh, you think?
How about you?
I guess I'm not really in a position where I care very much about your opinion of me.
As my sister-in-law, that's fine. As someone who's trying to make it in the music industry, you should care. A lot.
And as Will's brother, you should care about what Jade did to his life.
I'm not trying to get you to like Jade. I could care less. I'm trying to see if you can keep it together when things go wrong. More wrong than you can even imagine.
Sounds fun.
It can be great. But if we're gonna do this, we're on the same side. We save all the attitude for the rest of the world. And finally, and this is not ego, this is practical. Outside of questions specifically about your voice and your music, I call the shots. No questions asked. So, you have to ask yourself if you're prepared to deal with that.
Look, you are driving yourself crazy.
I'm just trying to be honest.
Maybe if I was a better person, if I had my stuff together, if I hadn't have been
I'm starting to get a little ticked off here. One, I don't like it that our lives mean nothing if you're not pregnant. And two, if you start saying that babies are like rewards for good behavior, I'm just gonna tell you that's stupid.
I didn't say that.
No, it's where you're going. I was bad. I don't deserve a baby. Okay, it's after the baby's born that you prove whether you deserve it or not. By loving it and taking care of it, which we both know that you're gonna do.
Okay, why are you yelling?
Because being nice is just like throwing gasoline on a fire. It just makes things worse. Sweetheart, we haven't even been married a year. Look, I know you're disappointed, but I'm not gonna turn this into some kind of tragedy.
I'm sorry.
Seriously, if someone treated you the way you treat yourself, I would beat them.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
It's okay.
I promised that I wouldn't do this to you and put you through all this.
It's okay. All right, working through things together, we're not gonna agree on every little thing.
I know. I also know that you have to leave. We made a deal. So I'm gonna take this time to think things through, and you're gonna come back to a sane life.
Where will you be?
Honey.
Yeah.
I love you. So go, okay? Go build something and get out of here before I change my mind.
All right. I'll miss you. You are perfect just the way you are.
No, Mike, you just think I am.
Having a relationship with my ex-husband, the father of my children, does not mean that I'm hung up on him. Most grown-ups would know that.
Oh, and that little disagreement that you guys just had before because he saw you kissing another man? Yeah, that doesn't seem like a whole lot of, what are the grown-ups calling it these days? Closure?
Well, I didn't say he's not hung up on me.
Whatever. Just don't avoid the issue with me.
There is no issue.
Okay, well, how about this? You see, I think you keep Jack in the picture because you want him to keep you in line. Because you're scared of how high you might be able to fly without him. See, he's a detective, you know. He spends his life enforcing rules, and yet you hate rules. Hung up doesn't mean love. See, I think you're hung up on him like a fly on flypaper.
Oh, that's a very flattering image. Thank you for your high opinion of me.
My opinion of you is that I think you are a really beautiful, really smart, really funny, really sexy woman who I do not want to tame. See, I want to encourage you to fly.
Lovely to see you, Simon.
You know, and as much as you talk about kids and grown-up relationships, maybe I'm the grown-up kid who knows who you really are. And I can prove it.
Yes, I'm sure you can. I'd really love to see that, Simon. How do you manage that, huh?
Rick Wilcoxon is a real Geico customer, not an actor. So to help tell a story, we hired an actor.
Originally, I switched to Geico to save money, but then I was in an accident.
Yeah, that's right. I was in an accident.
I got on the phone and called Geico.
Yeah. Hello. Hey, how's it going?
After a few days, I had my repair check. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I got the check. Got my car fixed. It's my birthday. Fixed my bumper. New taillights.
Geico. Real service, real savings.
It's my birthday.
The Million Toy Drive, only at Toys R Us. For each toy you buy and donate to Toys for Tots, we'll donate one too. So whenever you give, we'll do the exact same thing. The Million Toy Drive, only at Toys R Us.
Nasal allergy symptoms like congestion can occur at any time, and it's hard to avoid the things that cause them. Prescription Nasonex helps relieve congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Maybe that's why 4 million nasal allergy sufferers used Nasonex last year.
Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. For more information, talk to your doctor.
Nasonex keeps congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms on the run, day and night.
Packed with 3 times concentrated power. All small and mighty detergent. 3 times smaller, 3 times mightier.
I'd like to know.
Where you got the notion?
To rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
Well, mama, don't you make me another meatloaf. Forget the mac and cheese. I want some fun piled on a bun. I want a manwich, please. Make tonight a manwich night. I want a manwich, please.
10 years ago, I was in New York performing and I collapsed on stage.
Patti LaBelle has diabetes.
I had no idea. My blood glucose level was 500. Food was the enemy back then.
One Touch Ultra 2 with before and after meal averages can help you see how food affects your blood sugar. Learn how by calling 1-877-311-2311 and you'll receive this free educational DVD.
I can enjoy food again.
One Touch changes everything.
CBS Tonight.
Where's my baby? I have to find her. 20 years has gone by. She's not your baby anymore. My mother left us, and then she died.
Go away!
As long as my baby needs me, I'm never leaving.
New Ghost Whisperer, then Soccer Moms, or Cold-Blooded Killers.
She did not kill Peter.
This is a truly twisted triangle.
Was she in love with you?
New Close to Home after a new Ghost Whisperer tonight.
I didn't say you weren't a good kisser.
This isn't about me, it's about you. So you're a passionate, risk-taking woman. And I know you're not ready to give that up and throw in the towel.
That's not what I'm doing.
You're using your kids as an excuse to only live half your life. But see, you can still love your kids, be there for your kids, be a great mother, and live the other half of your life as well.
Simon, even if I were to live your idea of that full life, do you really think that I would risk doing it with a guy on the rebound?
What?
You would have me stealing the crown jewels and then jetting off to Morocco for some couscous.
You're damn right I would,
Katie would
because
have to do
that's
is
life.
crook her little finger and you'd leave me high and dry with some camel.
That is so not true.
Who comes to Oakdale to make a fortune in real estate, Simon? Who? Why did you come here? You came for Katie. That's why.
Yeah, I came for Katie. But I stayed for this project and for you.
What happened last night? It was great. It's all been great. But it would be dangerous to make it something that it isn't.
See, Jack has got you all so tied up in knots that you think fun is dangerous. No, fun is the indication that something good is happening. We have something good here.
I told Jack the truth. We have a business relationship, Simon. That's it.
Fine. Whatever. You drive me crazy.
It's just business.
Are you and Simon together? Or not?
Who am I kidding?
I know Katie. I mean, she's been planning for so long. It's all in this book, and that is what she's gonna get.
It's snowing. I can't believe it. Simon, my miracle. It's all coming true. I know what you're thinking, Snickers. I have to let this go. I have to.
What are you doing here? I thought you were going to Java. Are you following him?
No, Emily told me that Greg was here.
Oh, so Emily spills the beans and you just come running.
Come on, look. Craig tries to take Johnny away from Dusty, and Craig needs to know that I'm going to be there every time he turns around watching him.
Okay, I'm going to say something that you don't want to hear.
It's not about Emily,
It's
is
about Craig. He was fine with Johnny. Easygoing, gentle.
You're right, I don't want to hear this.
Johnny is not in any danger. And more than that, Dusty is no pushover, and he has Barbara's money backing him up. So what if you and I just butt out?
No.
You know, it started out this morning about honeymoons, and it's ending with Craig and Emily. And you know what? I see a pattern.
I'm going to give you a list of people that said Craig was not so bad, that thought that maybe Craig had his good points, okay? Some of them are in comas.
Yeah, I've heard too many times, Paul. We're planning on getting married. I don't want this to be our only topic of conversation.
Fine. I won't talk about Craig anymore.
Thank you.
And from now on, you don't talk to him. Johnny boy. Did you have fun? Yeah. He was a little sleepy in the car, so you might want to put him down for a nap.
I'm gonna take him upstairs. Thank you.
Sure.
Bye. Bye. So, still mad at me?
Who could be mad at a swell guy like you?
Where are you going?
Someplace else. Anywhere else.
Why are you so totally on his side? You could help, you know. It's not good for Johnny, for Dusty to be so hostile.
If you're so concerned about Dusty not being hostile, you could give him a day's notice before you showed up with a federal marshal.
Okay. I pushed pretty hard, but I just wanted to get to know my son.
You pushed so hard, that might not happen at all.
Of all the cute little outfits she has to crawl around in, her favorite thing to wear is nothing. That's why Huggies makes new natural fit diapers. Unlike Pampers Cruisers, Huggies is the only diaper with Hug Flex, a new hourglass shape that fits and feels more natural to your baby. It's a little thing that lets her forget about her diaper and focus on fun stuff, like playing with you. The little things are everything. Huggies Natural Fit.
Feeling that big cold all over your body? Immerse yourself in total cold relief with new Alka-Seltzer Plus Liquid, a new Alka-Seltzer Plus that speeds relief to every inch of you. For big relief, fast. New Alka-Seltzer Plus Liquid liquidates your big cold all over. Also available in liquid gel and effervescent.
Ever notice how once your roots start showing, that's all you can think about? Stop thinking and start enjoying flawless color with Nice and Easy Root Touch-Up. It's the 10-minute breakthrough with a color-matching formula that will match your color, no matter which brand you use. And that means a seamless touch-up of all your trouble spots, including grays, in between colorings, in just 10 minutes.
So lose the roots and love your color.
With Nice and Easy Root Touch-Up, the color-matching breakthrough from Clairol.
If your wheels can't always handle tough conditions like these, you may have to ask for some roadside assistance. Introducing the Jeep Hurricane from Power Wheels by Fisher-Price. Equipped with new ultimate terrain traction to tackle the toughest conditions, from dirt to gravel, even wet grass. Plus, it's loaded with other fun features. Don't get stuck spinning your wheels. Make sure you've got Power Wheels with ultimate terrain traction, only from Fisher-Price.
People who love pets this much grow up to work at Petco, where animals always come first.
Which one's your favorite? That one? That's good.
For the best pet stuff and the best pet people, come to Petco, where the pets go.
The Cho brothers are the nicest guys in the race, while the beauty queens are
Little shady.
But when they're forced to team up,
we had to work with the blondes.
Will nice guys finish last?
We gotta get rid of these people.
The teams of the Amazing Race have made their bed.
Hey, y'all, we losing it.
Now they'll have to carry it. A new Amazing Race, CBS Sunday after 60 Minutes.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Funny. You give so many veiled threats, and you don't recognize one aimed at you.
No, I really don't understand.
Okay, well, let me spell it out for you. You came back, and the first thing you did was save my life, save Johnny's.
At least someone remembers.
Okay, but that scene with the marshal, the way you've chosen to play this, you've wiped out any goodwill I have for you.
You don't mean that.
I'm not like you. I don't say things I don't mean. So listen carefully. Unless you drop these plans for a custody suit, I am fully prepared to go into criminal court and testify against you on kidnapping charges.
I'm not Emily. You don't give me orders. And I don't quake and quiver at the thought of ticking
Meg,
you off.
you don't know the guy.
I know Craig as well as you do. What you mean is that I'm not as obsessed as you are.
Oh, so you're okay with what he's doing to Johnny? To Dusty?
No, I don't like it, but it's not my battle. The more important thing here is that it's not your place to tell me what I can and cannot do and who I can speak to.
Look, Meg, for some reason, I feel like Craig has targeted you. I'm just trying to protect you.
And I love you. But Mama wasn't wrong about everything. Like how you operate.
Okay, look, maybe that came out wrong. What I'm trying to...
What you're trying to do is control the situation, so you're trying to control me. Just like she said you would. So I'm gonna tell you what I told her. That's not gonna happen.
Meg. So we saw you guys talking. Didn't look like anyone was screaming. We weren't. So did you work it out?
I don't know. That's up to Gwen.
I think, that we work things out.
All right, then let's cut this demo. You're okay with this?
Yeah. Adam and I know where we stand.
Okay, good. I'm glad, because I didn't want to hate you.
We're working together in the music industry. That will come.
Simon, it's me. It's Carly. I almost never admit that I'm wrong. But it didn't take very long after you left for me to realize that I did lie to Jack. Whatever it is between us, it isn't just business. And I know that I shouldn't care about you, but I do, and there doesn't seem to be anything for me to do about it. Except see this through. Whatever it is.
Okay. It's finally time to let it all go. Got a wonderful husband, and we're gonna have a beautiful baby. As soon as I put this where it belongs, in the trash.
Next week on As the World Turns.
I do not want you to drug Lucy.
Well, then who, Craig?
Meg. I was arrested last night.
Paul, what on earth did you do?
Get out now!
You were right. I was wrong. I want you back.
The difference between looking into his eyes and falling into his arms? Smoothness. That's his weakness. An intense yet unbelievably light moisturizer. New Nivea Smooth Sensation. Touch and be touched.
I'm one of those people who doesn't like to
be held back. I have my fast-acting inhalers.
So I thought I was in control of my asthma, but I was using my inhaler
a lot. So I learned about something more I could do.
More I could do.
More I could do.
If you use your fast-acting inhaler more than twice a week for symptoms, talk to your doctor because you may not be in control of your asthma. Singulair helps prevent asthma symptoms before they start and helps provide 24-hour control in a once-a-day tablet. Singulair is not a steroid, and Singulair is also approved to help relieve indoor and outdoor allergy symptoms. Singulair will not replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms. Continue taking your other asthma medicines as prescribed. If asthma symptoms get worse, contact your doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Join the millions of people with asthma who have discovered Singulair.
I learned about something more I could do.
Ask your doctor about Singulair today.
Uh-oh, spots again? Jet Dry will fix that. With Jet Dry, dishes dry faster than with detergent alone, leaving fewer spots. See? Spotless.
Jet Dry for a sparkling shine every time.
Pop-Tarts can't stand up to the delicious taste of toaster strudel. Pillsbury Toaster Strudel, the one kids want to eat.
Now transform your dry, frizzy hair to get the look you want. New Vive Pro Smooth Intense Shampoo and Conditioner by L'Oreal. Vive Pro's dual action technology helps lock moisture in, humidity out. The shape, smooth. The texture, virtually frizz-free. New Vive Pro Smooth Intense by L'Oreal Paris.
Campbell's chicken noodle possibilities. A noodle slurp, good, wholesome, it's understood. So much fun, kids can't wait. Campbell's really makes lunch great. Possibilities.
Rise and shine and hurry to Kohl's Super Saturday with store-wide savings all day, plus early bird specials from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Like 50 to 60% off Mrs. Sonoma sportswear and men's dress shirts and ties. Plus, an extra 15% off fine jewelry and all kitchen electrics, already on sale. This DVD player is only $119.99 after mail-in rebate. And this LCD TV is just $199.99 at Kohl's Super Saturday. Kohl's, expect great things.
Next week.
I did not kill Carmen Neston.
Everything you think you know.
You are not going to lie for me.
About this murder mystery.
A murder that would leave evidence in a confined space.
Is about to change.
I suspect everyone of carrying around secrets.
Who Killed Carmen? Next week on The Young and the Restless, CBS Daytime.
Tune in to CBS 2, weekdays at 2, for The Rachel Ray Show. Brought to you locally by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Buick dealer.